Well, if the Robert Holden Memorial is the feature event at the Cemetery Circuit, this is the feature event at the Yamaha Battle of the Streets. This is the king of the streets. It's the best of the best, and we've got him lined up on the front row. Watch for number G. That is Gareth Jones. He is the outright lap record holder here at the Hacksaw Circuit, the Battle of the Streets. And his nemesis today is the 56, and that is Craig Sheriffs on the Honda Racing CBR 1000 RRR. And it's Sheriffs that moves into second place. Oh, looks for the inside run as they work into the Suzuki S's, can't find it. 61, Hayden Fitzgerald back in third place. Then I think it would be number 36, and that would be Ray Clee. Oh, Sheriffs is absolutely monstering Gareth Jones here, and he's got the inside run to the Pirelli hairpin. Well, we saw him try the pass in the previous race in Formula Paeroa. Didn't quite work for him, but I think it's worked here, and I think he'll go into the lead. He does so, and into the Bike Rider magazine turn they come, and it's Honda 1 and 2. Well, Hayden Fitzgerald picks the pocket of Gareth Jones, then runs it a little bit wide. The Bernard Racing Yamaha team rider comes right back at him, back into second place. So Honda, Yamaha, Honda the order. Then it's the Suzuki in the form of Ray Clee, and then it's the best of the Kawasaki's, and I've got a feeling that that's Nick Cole on the Red Devil Racing Auckland Steel Kawasaki 600cc machine. To add a bit of incentive to this, there is Adam Chalmers in the 65, the second of the Red Devil Racing team. Number 100 there is Paul Brown. There is Nick Odermatt. Now, as I said, to add incentive, it's $100 for every lap led. So 56, Craig Sheriff's bank account is being boosted here at Paeroa. He's in the front. Gareth Jones in second place, Hayden Fitzgerald in third. The gap's starting to open up at the front of this field. 44.70 is the lap record, and it's held by the man in second place, and that's Gareth Jones. Big wheelie for Sheriffs as he comes up over the first of the bumps. Bunny hops the second one, sets the suspension for the Woolworths turn, and then down hard on the brakes through the gearbox into the Pirelli sweeper. There is number 23, that's Carl Morgan. Adam Chambers in behind him. Then it's 99, Lance Lowe. Number 100, we mentioned Paul Brown from Te Kawada, normally seen on a super motard machine. There is number 6, that's Terry Rutfeld on the LG Electronics Yamaha R1. We go back to the front of the field, and Craig Sheriff's just extending the lead. Well, it was so close in the first Formula Paeroa races. The yellow flags fly here, so there's an incident on the Hacksaw Circuit. Doesn't bother this man too much, though. Once again, just bunny hopping over the second of the big bumps here. Right at the wrong time for the riders as they set up for the Woolworths turn. There is Gareth Jones in second. So Pirelli running 1 and 2 in the tyre stakes. Oh, and that's Adam Chambers that has come down, the 65, the Red Devil Racing Auckland Steel Kawasaki 600 pilot, and that's in turn 1. He looks to be okay. In fact, he's remounted just in front of the field as Sheriffs goes up the inside of him over the stop bank. Gareth Jones follows him. Well, in Formula Paeroa, it was so close in the first race. We had to virtually go to a photo finish between the two protagonists out in the front here. Then the results were reversed it with Gareth Jones by the nearest of margins from Sheriffs. Now it's the other way round. There is number 65, none the worse for wear for taking a spill in turn 1. That is Adam Chambers. This is his teammate, and he sits in 4th place. This is Nick Cole. Flashing past the shop windows. Well, 220 kilometres an hour for the sidecars. What about 280 kilometres an hour for the superbikes? That's what we've got here at the front of this field. It's the king of the streets at the Yamaha Battle of the Streets, brought to you by Nationwide Accessories. They'll be happy because it's Pirelli tyres running 1 and 2 at the front of the field. And look at the crowds. Always there's a huge crowd here at Paeroa. 18 years it hasn't rained. We got a bit of a scare this morning, but it's great now. It's sunny, it's hot. Ideal conditions. Ray Clee from Kumu comes through in 3rd spot. So Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki. We've lost Hayden Fitzgerald out there somewhere. The 61, the second of the Honda Racing team riders. Sheriff, Jones, Clee is the order. Into the S's once again. This is the slowest part of the Hacksaw turn, although you wouldn't know it from that shot. Certainly pouring on the pace is Sheriffs and Jones. It's double the length of the Formula Paeroa races, so it's a bit of a test of endurance as well. This is Nick Odermatt leading Paul Brown, so the big Ducati leading the 600 Kawasaki. There's Ray Clee. Carl Morgan is in this battle as well. So the 600's nippy around here. You don't need the extra horsepower. There is is the race leader, already starting to approach the lap traffic. Through the Pirelli hairpin he goes. Ray Clee, well, he's safely third, but he's not in contact with first or second at the moment. And Gareth Jones, he's getting a little bit of distance put between himself and Craig Sheriff. 21 there, Sloane Frost right in behind him, and that is Carl Morgan. That's a battle just inside the top 5, so it's close from third through 5th or 6th. Rootville about to be lapped here by the race leaders through the Suzuki S as they head now. Well, number 113 is going to play a part in this as well. That's Frank Schuler on the Yamaha R1. They'll just swallowed up by the Woolworths turn. Oh, Sheriff's just having a bit of trouble clearing him. But once again, he's put a lap rider between himself and Gareth Jones. This is the man in third place. This is Ray Clee out of Kumu on the Coleman Suzuki New Zealand GSXR 1000, the Superbike. So Superbikes ruling the roost here at the Yamaha Battle of the Streets, but it's a Honda, and I don't think there's too much Gareth Jones can do about it for the present moment. Finally, Sheriffs is able to clear Schuler. There is Nick Cole. Now he's back in 4th position at the moment, and behind him it's Sloane Frost, number 21 on the Kawasaki, the LG Electronics machine. This is the race leader, though, out of Woolworths and into Pirelli for the last time. 10 laps here for the King of the Streets, and it is Craig Sheriff that will wear the crown. Second place will be Gareth Jones, and Sheriffs has distanced him this time. Third place will be the Suzuki of Ray Clee, and in 4th place it will be Nick Cole on the Kawasaki. So every Japanese brand is represented at the top of the field. To confirm it for you, it's the Honda of Sheriffs that gets the win. Gareth Jones on the Yamaha, the Suzuki of Ray Clee, and the Kawasaki of Nick Cole.